welcome back to the channel. I wanted to show you guys my snake today, so I decided why not record me having a little tidy up of her enclosure and then just giving a little bit of an insight to her backstory and just a little bit about her as a snake. And yeah, that's what I'll be explaining in the rest of this video, so stay tuned for that cool little story. Alright, cool, I'm happy with that. Now we're going to move on to the side where she is laying currently. Look at that. About 8.5 foot of snake just in a little bundle. Beautiful girl. She's ever so good. So soft. Get you out in a little bit. Hear me out. I found something to go here, but I don't know if it's gonna tolerate the heat very well. I've just seen it's got a new shoot. Damn, it needs watering. Do I leave it in here? Take these bits of wood out. I don't know, man. Oh, she looks so peaceful. Ooh, what do I want to do? So much of you. So this is Lilith. She's my dream snake in my favourite colour. She's a Albino SuperDwarf. She's only 40% SuperDwarf, but as you can see she's quite small for a reticulated python. She's coming up 2 years old in April, and yeah, most reticulated pythons of this age should be like the thickness of my leg. You know, you should be feeding them rabbits or piglets or things like that. She's not. I don't think she's going to grow, you know, past 12 feet. I think she's about 9 foot now. She's got such a great characteristic, great temperament. She's a real dream. As you can see, most people get put off by her aggressive sort of look, but she's not that in the slightest. Never been bitten by any of my snakes. It's really down to the handler and the keeper and knowing your snake, whether you get bitten or not. They warn you so many times before with their distinct sort of tense S sort of neck shape that they get. So yeah, but I've never had any issues with her in regards to being bitten. This snake requires quite a lot of room. Typically reticulated pythons are the world's largest snake, so some are known to get over 16 feet long. I don't think that she will get anywhere near that size, being 40% SuperDwarf. I think she'll probably max out at around 12 feet long, which is still quite a big snake. She's currently sitting, like I said, about 9 foot long. So, I mean, she needs a lot of space. At the moment she's in a 6 foot tank. That's by 2 foot by 2 foot, so she's got a little bit of space to climb upwards, but admittedly it's not enough space, and it does need an upgrade, which I'm hoping to do this year, and make her more of an arboreal sort of setup, so she can climb and really sort of use her natural instinct to climb. And you know, they can climb trees in the wild. They are perfectly capable of climbing trees, and they're very strong. So I want to give her that in the future. And some of you might think, why is she on sort of moss and leaves? Well, that is purely because one of the common issues with these snakes is they face rub on the glass, and she did this for a while, and she had soil as like the base of the tank, and the plants were planted in the soil, and every night she would basically grind her face into the corner of the tank, telling me that she's not happy with something, not happy with the size perhaps, or you know, she was doing this in her old tank, so it's been something she's been doing a little while. Anyway, I left it a little while, changed the substrate to like bark chips, like really fine bark chips, and coir, and it didn't help. And I noticed that she had quite a big scab on her forehead, and she'd like got a really swollen mouth, and I was really worried that she was going to get like an infection or mouth rot or, you know, scale rot. So I took her to the vet, and he basically had a look, and we did a swab, and she had the start of an infection, which I was wondering if that was what the cause of her behaviour was, perhaps. So fast forward to today. Last month I did a month of injections, which, as you can imagine, injecting this between the scale, it's a big snake. It doesn't want to be injected. It's going to try and bugger off. But the more I got used to doing it, it was easy, to be honest, and I just thought, you know, I need to get this snake back to full health. So yeah, she has since eaten multiple meals, and she looks healthy. She's not face rubbing anymore. And I just come up with an idea, because she was just on paper. I got rid of all the soil because it was all getting in her nose. So I just came up with this idea about the moss and the leaves, so that we can still keep the humidity in, because they need humidity. Yeah, so this is her, and this is a little bit about her story. And you may have also noticed that I have a snake tattoo. This is of her. She's got a very distinct pattern, and on her body somewhere there is actually a smiley face, but she's shed quite a few times now, so I'm thinking the pattern might have just merged together. I'm trying to find it. Oh, it's here, but yeah, it's not going to be very easy to see in the light, I don't think. There was a smiley face on this pattern, but she's gotten more and more yellow, so it's fading out. But I made sure to integrate that onto my arm, which you can kind of see looks like a sad face. But yeah, she's changing all the time, getting so much more yellow under here. But yeah, as you can see, great snake to handle. Great snake, and I love her to pieces, literally. What's not to love about that little face? Bye bye, Lilith. So as you can see, I'm putting her in. I just let her put herself away, basically. Not a stressful process for her. She can decide when she goes in, and as you can see, she's exploring all the new things I've put in and moving it around and stuff like that. And yeah, she's using her climbing ability to go to the nice warm spot at the top of the tank, because I've had it open for so long. It's not as warm as it probably should be in there, but it shouldn't take long to warm back up. But yeah, she's happy little snake. And yeah, thank you for checking out this video. Give us a like and a comment if you want to see more on my other snakes, or maybe something on the spiders. But yeah, that'd be great. Thank you.